for bed, and I'm getting ready to go to soccer. My babysitter will be here in like 10 minutes. So I love soccer. Like, I love the days that I get to go play soccer. It's so fun for me. It's something that I really needed while Logan, my husband, has been deployed, because it's something I do 100% for me. It has nothing to do with Tiny or staying inside the house when I'm like, you know, when you're like looking at your to-do list. That is my house. Like, when I'm inside my house, I know there's always something to do, and it's always just there. But when I like leave, my job is left. Does that make sense? I'll be honest. Last week, I don't know if it's like allergies or my tumor was the size of a soda can, and they didn't do surgery to remove it, and it sits on top of my lungs, more so my left lung, in between my rib cage and my lung. And so there's still a bunch of scar tissue there, and so I can't expand 100%. The last time it was PET scanned was a year into remission, 2 years into remission, and the scar tissue had only gone down like, I don't even think it was 10%. I don't even think that. I think it was like way less than that. I can't remember. I remember it being super tiny. I always have a little trouble breathing because that's in there. So last week I actually went into a panic attack because I need to like move around and do stuff while I'm talking. Yeah, I went into a panic attack because I couldn't breathe, and I essentially go into panic attacks because it feels like when I had my tumor, well, I guess technically you could say I still have my tumor. It's just dead. It's all still there, but slowly going away. My lungs still feel a bit wheezy. It's really hard to describe. Yeah, it's just really hard to describe when it's happening and when I'm in it. But like, the girls on my team know that I've had cancer twice. And so they know like I have trouble breathing sometimes. I'll just like sub more than I did last time, which last time I was subbing a ton. But they're shorter games and it's 5v5, so it's like, it's not a bigger scale game where it's more jogging and like more resting. It's a lot of fast-paced sprints pretty much the whole time. Like, there's no jogging really. So it's a lot of work on the lungs. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. But I gotta finish grabbing all the rest of my stuff and then we need to leave soon. Okay, the game went really well. We won. I won. But we were not tied the whole time. We were winning by like a bigger margin for pretty much the whole game, but then in the middle, I think we just got tired. But it was good. It was so fun. Hopefully we move out of Texas at some point, and I want to like continue playing wherever we go, because I just love it. To end off the night, I'm gonna eat some cereal and listen to my book by Peter Attia, which if you're in the like fitnessy world, you've probably heard of it. He's like famous at this point, but I find it super interesting. He's a doctor and he talks about ways to make it so you can prepare to age, help your body be able to do more when you get older. And so it's not like looking a certain way. That is the only goal, to be able to like, you make a list of, or he suggests making a list of 10 things that you want to be able to do when you're older. So like, lift your grandkids, or do you want to go backpacking with 20 pounds on your back, or do you want to be able to go on a hike, like just in general, or be able to go up the stairs without being out of breath, and just very like specific things. And then change your training to do those things now, so that like you can get to the point where when you're that old that you can actually do those things. So it's been super interesting, and is all like, it's just the things that I agree with. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. This week was kind of all over the place because I think I started this before, like I didn't get sick, but my ring was telling me, my Oura ring was telling me my body was starting to get under strain. And so just from like what my heart was doing and stuff. And I hadn't even looked at the notification before I had felt off. So it was interesting waking up in the morning feeling like not sick, but like not okay and just off. And then to look at my Oura ring stats for the night, and it tell me that like my body was under strain all night and didn't actually recover. So I like took off like 3 days and chilled out, and then now I'm fine. It tells you your body's under strain and to take it easy so that you don't get sick. So it's just super interesting actually seeing that happen. So, and I didn't get sick, so there you go. I don't know if I would have, but I'm learning, guys. I'm learning how to rest. I just needed something to tell me. Talk to my therapist about this, but sorry, I'm like rambling at this point, but I feel like this is good if someone else is like me. But I talked to my therapist about this. I know like the things that people do when they rest, but I don't actually know what that feels like physiologically, whatever that word is. I know that my brain has a rest when you do the self-care things like a bath. It's nice to have something that like reads my heart and what actually drops my heart rate, and my body goes into my PMS activates. So they have like 4 tiers. There's stressed, engaged, relaxed, and restored. So it's been super interesting to see what things during the day have put me in the restored. For me, it's every time I sit down and eat, every single time, like every meal. And we are very intentional with our meals. It's very rare that we're like watching videos. We'll like call family on FaceTime and stuff sometimes, but usually just on the weekends because people are home. I mean, I love cooking and I love food. So I think it's being able to sit down and enjoy that. And I love food because I don't think it's like the just sitting, because I sit throughout the day. I don't know, it's just been really interesting. But that was my goal for this year, is learn how to rest. And so that is what I'm doing. I'm learning what puts my body into resting. And it's also not just like random eating, because I've eaten other times in the day and had sat, but I wasn't like intentional. You know, when you're just like quickly eating, I never go into the restorative mode. So it's just very interesting. Anyways, I think I said interesting like 10 times. But again, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Again, this vlog is all over the place, but that's just how it's been. I will catch you guys in my next one, and I hope you have a good weekend. I post on Sunday, so I hope you've had a good weekend in general, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.